Hey Warspy, I'm gonna hop in the VC if you want to join. It should still be set up. I don't know how to test that without someone joining. You are sleepy? Okay, maybe Simon will join. Okay, let's get started. Day 22. You're hearing interference? Uh, can you explain what you mean? Does it sound like the audio is like crackling or something? Or does it sound like a fan? Because my AC is going. Game audio is crackling, not me. Is it better? Can you hear the footsteps fine? No, game isn't making noise? Yeah. Well, let me know because I don't know what would cause that. I can turn my desktop audio back on because this is capturing the game audio directly. Uh, do we want to try to get to 8th grade today? That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because we did the hovel yesterday, so doing it every day is kind of meh. So let's do schoolhouse. We don't have to go in there because last time we did it was just like nothing in there. Grade 8 dream. Yeah, maybe grade 8 will give us more permanent upgrades and not a sanctum key or letter. Just more of those that aren't the real puzzle that we're trying to solve. Also, I'm gonna try to shoot up to rank 8 quickly to get the armory. I think is what I want. I want to draft the armory. How do we feel about going straight up the middle this time? Because I usually go up the west side. Maybe we try to go straight up the middle. How do you feel about that? Sure. Let's do it. Hmm. Going straight up. Drawing room's pretty good. The other two don't go up. Now these don't go up, but Den connects us to the foundation and gives us our gem back. Library also connects us to the foundation, but blocks us off from the left, so. Den. It's locked. Okay, now we go back. Gonna try to draft this one. Classroom. Oh, classrooms cost gems? Hmm. I'm not a I'm not a fan of that. But also maybe I should have gone back to the drawing room. But oh well. Okay. We've graduated grade 1. We know what we're doing. Should I save the apple for later? For for a potential experiment that involves eating apples? They're also linear? Yeah. Hey
No.
Simon. Worse, but you can hear him, right? I think so.
Alright, so you made it to grade 1.
Yes, we are first graders.
Oh, we have a bunch of courtyards, right?
Do we?
That's our blessing.
Oh. Oh yeah. Those cost gems.
Yeah. Maybe this was not the day for the 8th grade run, but...
Oh well, it was given to
Oh, so this
us.
is a regular bedroom, so you can leave and enter it again to proc the sleep mask.
Yeah, I was wondering if it procced. I didn't see it proc. 2 and then 5? Okay, there we go. Man, it keeps giving us the library in the worst spot.
I think the only thing we have left that we really want is the fixed stars.
Is the what?
The fixed stars. That's the only book I think that's left in the library, besides the pump manual, which I figured we figured out the pump.
Yeah. This box is empty. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. Well, if that's false, then
Aren't you glad you don't have a risk of losing 30 footsteps right now?
this puzzle is harder than it seems. Well, okay, so if that is true, then if that's true, then it could be in either of these.
Yeah, 50-50.
But if it's false, it's definitely in this one. So I think it's false. I think it's not. You wish we had that risk? Puzzle is harder than it seems. No, it's not.
All right, 4 grades loaded up.
Let's go. Locked. Damn it. We need to find keys.
Was up from the foundation locked?
Yes.
Okay.
Everything is locked. We haven't tried this
Apple on
one
the
yet.
desk? Oh well.
Yeah, I saw that before. I was saving it, maybe,
Oh,
potentially, for
gotcha.
experiment. I don't I don't want observatory because it costs a gem. I want to save all of our gems for courtyards if we can.
You mean classrooms?
Classrooms. I read courtyard as I said that.
Well, it just leaves pantry then.
Yep. And another apple. Damn it, library, face the other way. I mean, we could just do library and then go back to the entrance hall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. The fixed stars is the only one we haven't done yet. And
Yeah.
the pump system. I mean, we'll check out the pump system eventually after we do the
Mhm.
fixed stars. Like we'll get the library again. Also, is there a chess piece in the library? Did we ever find one? Did we look?
I haven't seen one.
No, I don't see one.
Do you think one of these books is just going to have like a very tiny interaction radius and we can just grab it?
I hope not, because that's annoying. Like, we just go real close to it.
Yeah. I mean, if that was, there would be something that would tell you exactly what book is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Okay, now back to the entrance hall. Dining room right at the entrance. It's not bad. And
And
there's a
that fucking Slade
lunchbox.
super. Classroom. Boom.
We need the keys.
That is true, but
We also need classrooms.
and this is like a perfect place for one.
Yeah. We've passed grade 2, right?
Yes.
Man, we're getting a lot of apples. I really hope we get an apple-related
Apple-based experiment. Yeah.
experiment.
Yeah, it could just get the keys.
We were rewarded. Hello, birdie.
Hmm.
Should I just grab the apple here? It's not that far from the entrance hall.
Yeah. If you want to, and it's next to dinner if we ever come back for dinner.
True. Because we probably will. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Hmm. These are all good options.
So yeah, more keys, rerolls, or more lore and money.
And money. I'm thinking rerolls.
Yeah, rerolls is probably pretty good.
Because it's a dead end room, and this is a dead end, so
Yeah.
the other ones can be used elsewhere to better.
Mm-hmm. Which we
Rerolls,
agree
yeah.
with rerolls.
Rerolls it is.
Yeah, we got steps.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then out the other side of the entrance hall.
Ooh, conservatory is very tempting.
Yeah, I think I
New
want to pick
room.
it. It's new, and we can adjust the rarity, apparently, of stuff.
All right, let's make the master bedroom draftable.
What does Worsby think? Billiard room would get us more keys, but conservatory is a new room, and I definitely want new room over anything else, even over maybe grade 8.
Yep. Okay.
Conservatory, cool. We all agree. Thought something was interactable when my cursor went over it here. Oh, this.
Oh, another rook.
Oh, her ladyship's chambers are only
Yes.
draftable in the west wing from south-facing doors, so we have to be moving backwards.
Interesting. That explains why we've never seen that because
We,
we're always
we've only
going
moved,
north.
yeah, we've only moved south in the west wing like 3 times ever.
Oh, bookshop is only draftable from the library.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Okay.
And
I think I'll remember
the
all
master
this.
bedroom is only in the east wing, but it's not limited to north, south, whatever facing doors. But we
Mm-hmm.
knew a lot of this, but this definitely helps us. Write
Okay.
it down.
Fine. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna remember this, but
Yeah, me too. But
okay. Well, good enough screenshot.
okay.
In your heart.
Oh, a rook.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, okay.
I will write that down.
Hmm.
These are not what we want to change the
Yeah.
rarity of.
In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Permanent changes do not reset. Today, you may adjust the rarities of the above floor plans.
I feel like Mage Chamber is not that great.
Yeah, I can make them whatever we want, I think.
That is kind of funny. Because it's like. I feel like making the stores more common or more rare isn't really necessary.
I think all of these are good rarity. What were the
Oh,
options? Locksmith, mage chambers, and kitchen. I don't know if we can only adjust one. It says the above floor plans, plural.
Oh, okay. So maybe yeah, if we can do all of them.
But it also has a choose plan button.
Oh, so then probably not actually.
Yeah. I don't feel like we need to adjust any of these, to be honest.
It's like making the locksmith more common right now would be kind of nice, but like we just need to get it once when we have a ton of money and get the keys to open all those trunks.
Yeah. Yeah, should I make it commonplace or standard?
I mean, the only benefit of the maid's chamber is that it's a bedroom, but like there are
Yeah.
better bedrooms, so I kind of feel like just making that rare.
It's a second bedroom with another exit. Because only
That is
one
true.
other, well, the boudoir and the regular bedroom both have another exit. I think the rest of the bedrooms don't. Actually, we can just
Hmm.
look.
Yeah, we're not locked in here.
Yeah, the rest of the bedrooms are dead ends. So it's a third bedroom that we can exit from. Especially, I think it's useful somewhat because we also have the bedroom closet.
That's fair, yeah. Okay, well, I
It's
don't
a
know what you should adjust then.
it's a good red room. Yeah. Basement. Good basement. Yeah. Basement is good in general. I think I want to make the maid's chamber more common because less likely to find items laying around the house. We don't find items that much in the first place. Like the reason I was avoiding this early on is because I thought they were common because we found a bunch of them on day one.
Hmm.
But then we like haven't found that many since. So I'm thinking we make this commonplace. The maid maybe standard.
Yeah, maybe standard.
Bedroom is what you wanted to type? Yeah, I figured that. But worse, what do you think? Standard or commonplace? How common do we want to make it? You've never seen anything. Oh
Yeah,
my God, thank God. So standard?
yeah, I think standard.
Oh, I can confirm. Oh, I can do all of them. Yeah, so I can do as many as I want. Locksmith,
What's locksmith? Locksmith.
all three of them are pretty common. So locksmith is now commonplace, and kitchen I think was always commonplace. Locksmith is a
Hmm.
dead end, so you want me to make that standard?
Yeah, because we only need it sometimes.
The kitchen is pretty much always good, I think. I don't think we want to make that less common.
Yeah, a constant gem, but like sometimes you just really need steps, and we usually have money.
Yeah. You know, if we want a common dead end, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so locksmith and maid's chambers are second tier. Kitchen is first tier. Most common. I think we can also like draft things and then maybe come back and continue adjusting.
Yeah, probably.
Like that seems like something we can do. Hmm.
Um,
I don't want to. I want the courtyard there because that's a good place for it. But I also don't. want to use the gem. Make locksmith common until we get it this run. I mean, we could. I kind of want to do the courtyard because I want to be able to go
Yeah,
up.
up. I think that's better, yeah. Get the openings.
So should I do the... Yeah, I'll make locksmith commonplace. North is important here, yeah. I don't actually want to come back here and adjust the thing again because we're probably going to forget.
Alright. We'll find it on a run where we have money. Like that's basically guaranteed.
Yeah, because we have money to start with now. We start with 19 coins every day. Oh, look. We got a metal detector. Now we need a battery to make our death laser.
We need the magnifying glass, I think.
Not the battery.
No, we thought it was magnify or battery and magnifying glass. I think it's metal detector magnifying glass.
Hmm.
Well, keys are always nice. Security is also always nice, but
Yeah, security's super nice. It's in a slightly weird spot, but that also gives us an experiment.
all right. Yeah. To be fair, Warspeed, we special ordered it the first time.
Yeah, we did special order it in the shop. This one was random. This is like the second time we've ever found it randomly.
Could get that Apple experiment going.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. We'll somehow get our gems back somewhere along the way.
Oh, coin.
Single coin. There are 3 fruits. We know where all of them are. You want the classroom synergy? Yeah. I'm gonna do the keycard system. Should we special order something else again?
I think yesterday we had special ordered a metal detector
Did we? I
again.
I thought we did something different yesterday.
Hmm. I don't know. Well,
Brass compass. Well, so we don't remember what actually makes the death laser.
not 100%. I'm pretty confident it's magnifying glass plus metal detector now.
See, I thought it had to do with the battery, but I also don't really remember. I'm gonna order this sleeping mask because I think that's actually a really good item. Like we've been sleeping on it and it's really good.
You mean we've been not sleeping
We've
on
been
it?
not sleeping on it. This one, number 2. Experiment set up. Let's go. Apple, apple, apple. Ooh, yes, we have an apple.
Uh,
A letter? We can get a bunch of letters with
I
apples.
like a bunch of letters because the letters could have neat hints in them.
The other ones depend on what's in the house. I just like the letter delivered to the mailroom. I was kind of
Yeah,
hoping for something a little more uh stat boosty, like an additional allowance
star.
or a star, yeah.
But you Yeah, the letters are kind of like a persistent upgrade if you
Yeah,
think about it. If you don't think too hard.
yeah. I also wonder how many letters we can get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that, and then we can go eat our apples.
You want to do that, or you want to draft up?
I think I'm gonna draft up, and then like we'll make it back to the dining room after we hit rank 8.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the other thing is if we go back to the foundation or the parlor, we can start making our way towards the west wing and heading south
That is true.
if we want to do that. Well, they can be classrooms, Worsby. Like we could draft a classroom here and it's not the biggest deal.
All right, do it. Draft up and get a dead end classroom, and then we just go back, get the apples,
Sure.
pray for the ladyship.
Well, we can do breakfast nook.
Yeah, breakfast nook is good. Gives us a chance to get gems.
Yeah. We got a rook nook. Okay, now we go all the way back around. There's no more like pieces of paper I can look at, right? I don't think so. And we don't have a shovel. Where was the third apple?
That would be pretty cool.
Oh, pantry. Third apple was in the pantry. Or maybe a disc? I mean, if we get the thing, shovel will come back. I think we leave the apple in the classroom alone for now,
all right.
for when we come back for the dining hall, just to not waste a ton of steps. I don't think I want to go around to the parlor. I think I'm just gonna draft from the foundation since they're both locked.
Yep.
Well, chapel's not bad.
Yeah. Chapel's always nice. Kitchen dead ends us a mage chamber. We're going on fumes.
Yeah, that's true. We do want just as many openings as we can right now. Oh, we just got 10 extra steps from the lunchbox. I kind of want to draft up first. Huh, these are not the best options.
Probably just boudoir to keep the opening.
And get some rerolls and extra steps. Well, all of this is dead ends, but bunk room would give us a bunch of
A ton.
steps.
Terrace or morning room aren't bad either.
Terrace means we can draft courtyards for free.
Yep.
And we have a bunch of them. So I kind of want that. Because we need openings.
Yeah.
And they're all dead ends, so I'm doing terrace.
Yeah. Re-rolling isn't also okay, but yeah, that's fine.
And we got some steps back.
Is there a grill here? Where were we looking for a grill?
The grill's on the patio.
The patio. Okay.
The grill's right here.
Right, I remember that. Don't you even worry, Worsby. We're gonna get a courtyard, and then we're just gonna keep making classrooms chained together in snake fashion. It's gonna be great.
Well, there's a classroom that opens up upwards, which is good.
Yeah, I say go it. New classroom.
Archives kind of cripples us.
Yeah.
More letters for the mailroom.
Yep.
This is grade 3. We haven't passed grade
Solved
3 yet.
anything. Yeah. Use the elements performed.
WATER ICESTEAM. This is way harder than grade 3. Worsby, this is spelling. What do you mean this is way harder than grade 3?
What does it mean?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at what the kids wrote. Gas? Where did you get the G? There's no G. Or AS. Come on, dude. Cassandra. Water ice. Mrs. Peterson? Gaseous state. Tier TEER. Fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. Science is fluorine, uranium, nitrogen. Well, we got everything we needed from here, right? You wrote that down?
Yeah, I wrote that down.
I kind of don't know what any of this is important for, unless grade 8's gonna have a quiz on all of it.
Oh, that would be kind of neat.
Okay, this is our last key.
Mrs. Peterson is the teacher, fine. And the 8th grade's safe.
We can redraw 7 times. Is that total?
I think that's per
Or is
classroom.
that per classroom? Because I'm gonna reroll.
Until we get a perfectly oriented... Well, we don't have the gem for a classroom, so we can get like a gem room.
I want a
That'd be
better
good.
courtyard.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. You have a ton of rerolls, so...
Come on, give me something oriented correctly. Reroll for something that gives gems, that's also a good idea. Great Hall opens up a
We don't
little
have
bit.
any
We don't have
keys.
any keys though, yeah.
So that would be GG.
Do we just want to go archives, or we have a workshop too option now that goes up,
Uh, yeah.
and it's not the worst. I also
Yeah, because if we
archives,
go up, then courtyards are just guaranteed to be
yeah,
good.
courtyards are better. I'm gonna workshop and then hopefully we get some courtyards. Ooh.
Oh, security door, no.
Oh, is that what it is? Damn it.
Well, rip the run.
Well, if the run is this short, I could do another one.
We don't have any keys to use on the foundation.
No, we don't. Can we build something? No. Not that that would help. There is something in here. Is it a key? It's coins. Rip. Can we spend our coins on anything?
You don't have a single shop.
Nope.
You can give them all to the church.
The chapel.
Yeah.
I kind
We
of just
can
want to
check
call it a
the
day.
foundation just to see if the chests are still open.
Sure. Sure, we'll do that. Oh, and before we call it a day, remind me to go to the other
Oh,
classroom.
the apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check the schoolhouse might have a key. Sure. Sure, we'll check that. They do stay open.
Oh. So about that cursed save file, now that we know how conservatory works, you put something valuable in the code check and then you pump its rarity up to max.
You put the basement key in the code
Yeah,
check.
put the basement key in the code check. Okay, so they're still open.
Yeah. I wonder if the lockpick set can work on them, because they don't work like chests. You can't smash them open with a sledgehammer. So maybe they work like doors, and you can try to pick them.
I mean, based on what we saw today, I think it just picks 3 random rooms each time you draft it.
Yeah, but some rooms could be excluded.
Yeah, that is true.
We don't know about that. Okay, so my plan right now is classroom, get the apple, and then check the schoolhouse for a key. Actually, key doesn't help us.
Yeah, key card.
We need a key card. Also, the security would have shown if there was something there, right?
I don't know.
If you can make it only trackable
south. Oh, key gets a basement trunk. That's true.
Oh, okay. Where am I going? Not this way. Not the chapel. Any of the other doors. Those are dead ends, actually. So the here. Should I check security? I'm gonna check security. Oh, I could have gone in from that door, couldn't I? Whatever.
Yep,
We're
you
not
could
using our
have. Yeah,
steps.
you're not using the steps.
Are the letters persistent? Yes. There's a lucky rabbit's foot somewhere.
Oh, that would have been nice.
I don't remember what that does though.
It increases the amount of random items on the floor. So, not useful to us now, but maybe it would have made a key card drop.
Maybe. Okay, I'm just gonna search the classroom and then call it a day and start a new run. Unless anyone else has something else to do.
No. That was all I had. Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe that's in like classroom 8. Okay, I'm calling it a day.
Well, we advanced 1 grade.
We eventually we'll hit 8th grade. Ordinary schoolhouse, 3 classrooms. New room 1. We got a new room. Gift for her birthday.
For her birthday.
Universe wanted to make sure I did 2 runs. So it killed our other run. Okay, I do want to try to go a little fast on this one. I'm thinking tool shed. Because trading post is meh. Sledgehammer and shovel.
Okay, pretty good.
That's pretty good to start.
Alright, then we get the
And we still have courtyards for the shovel. And maybe we can start an experiment that says every time you dig up junk.
we get 2 lock boxes in the main hall.
That would be amazing. I'm gonna... Oh, we can check this. We've only done 2 of them.
I wonder how you win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. Was there a sweepstakes we missed in the magazine we could have entered?
I haven't seen anything.
Darn. But again, I think we found volumes 1 and 3, so maybe the sweepstakes is in volume 2.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the east wing this time, so maybe we can hit the west wing going south. Only really have one option here.
Yeah.
This box is not blue. What? False. Every statement with the word blue is false. It has the word blue in it.
So hold on. One of those is not possible. It can't be true.
This one also has the word blue. All of them have the word blue, so this is false. So this is false. And this is false. So this one is true. The black and the blue box are empty, so it's in the white box. Oh, look, an apple. Instead of all, it's every. Did I mess something up? Does that make a
No, 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 no,
difference?
no. Worst Spy is just laughing at
This one
the
didn't
fact
break
that
me as much as the other one.
yeah.
Should I, should we hold on to the apple?
I mean, we'll probably be back to go to the entrance hall, but I don't know how likely it is we get another apple experiment. Probably Chapel.
Yeah.
Alright, and then get a good dead end room.
We got 2 good dead end rooms here. The nursery's good.
Yeah, nursery is good. So is storeroom. Since we don't have any keys right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do storeroom because we need the keys. Hey, birdie. I didn't grab the gem. Oh, I forgot courtyards cost gems. But we don't
We
have
have a
another
bunch
use for
though.
our gems, so
Yeah. And we have a shovel, so
yeah, I'm gonna courtyard as much as we can. And we get a detector. Again.
truly the rarest item.
So should we dig or should we start our experiment first?
Ooh. Draft.
Draft. I want drafting studio.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Alright, check the magazine for a sweepstakes and make sure it's volume 1.
This is volume 1.
Okay.
No sweepstakes.
Darn.
Casino? Oh, classroom. We can just add a classroom, I guess. Is it still November? It should be the 29th or the 30th.
Okay.
I,
So the thing about classroom is only going to give us one, right?
yeah. I mean, let's see. Yeah, it's only gonna give us one. The Dovecote is
Pretty
interesting.
good. Yeah. He really. Worst Fight wants to fight King Boo.
Worst we wants the casino. It costs 2 gems.
There could be some significant puzzle in there, I guess.
What if there's a significant puzzle in the Dovecote? I mean, I'll go for casino.
Wonder how many of these rooms there are.
Screw puzzles, I want to gamble our savings. Well, I also wonder if we can get like permanently locked out of some of them if there's only a certain number we can draw or we can choose.
Mm, yeah.
Whatever.
Classroom makes me think that maybe we can get extra copies of things.
Well, we know we can get extra copies of things.
I mean, like, we might just get a normal room we already have, and it's like, we'll just put, a second den into our draft pool, which would be crazy, you
That
know?
would be cool, yeah. Anyways, I'll go with casino. They all open the same way. They all have the same doors. Casino. It's still November. Day 1 is the 7th. Day 23 would be the 30th,
29th.
29th. Day 0 is the 6th. That's easier to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this tells us the 29th.
Oh, I guess we can take a quick look if we wanted to for the Great Hall.
What do you mean? I did.
Okay.
I like scanned it. We can go
Into the VOD if we
into the
need.
VOD if we need it. Gift shop opens us up and gives us the
Yeah.
place to spend coins at the end of the day.
Yep.
Music room is good. I don't. Does it always cost 2 gems? I feel like it didn't.
Yeah. I think it usually costs 2 gems.
Music room is. We do need keys, but we also have a bunch of rooms south.
Yeah.
So I'm going gift shop just for the openings in the north. Look, more lunch boxes. What are our options to buy today? I guess they don't change. I want the swim trunks. I do want the swim trunks. We need 40 coins for it. Ballroom gives us a source of gems.
Yeah. Gives us a gem instantly.
Yeah, so it only costs 1 gem basically. Superpower soon? Yeah.
And you're thinking you want Armory today?
Yeah, especially since it's so empty right now, so
Mm-hmm.
barren. I think Armory is a good option.
All right. Don't be locked. Don't be locked.
It's locked. Now this one don't be locked. It's not. Okay. Well, the den gives us a gem. The drawing room takes away a gem.
Worst fate. It's the West Wing we need to draft south in.
Yeah. Yeah. We went fully north in the wing we don't have to draft south in because we always go fully north in the west wing because I tend to go clockwise around the room. Yeah, it's the west wing.
Yeah, the master bedroom is in the East Wing. It didn't say anything beyond that.
So I'm just thinking den because it opens up and down
Yeah.
and gives us a gem.
And
Down,
maybe we get across the foundation.
yeah, that one's locked. That one's not. Spare room, give us to the foundation. Passageway costs 2 gems so that we can get back through the ballroom.
Mm-hmm.
Gymnasium loses us steps when we enter because we don't have a
Mm-hmm.
what is it? Utility closet? Utility room? The power off thing.
Yeah. I don't think it's a great place for gym, even though it gives a nice opening.
It is a good place for gym, but not in the current state, I think. Can we find keys? Yeah, I'm thinking of spare room just to get down into the foundation and get
Foundation.
get those two openings.
Yeah, we get a breakfast nook. We get the billiard room. We get the locksmith. Oh, dig spots. Oh, we're gonna wait until we start an experiment, right?
Yeah.
In addition to an experiment, we could just get the making stuff room and make a detector shovel.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what the experiment is. If the experiment is digging up trash, we want to dig up with a regular shovel.
Yes, but if we see the workshop, I think it might be worth it to just find keys and not worry about the experiment.
Yeah, and if we get
That
code check,
particular one.
we can plop it in. Should I go back to Foundation to do this one? I'm going to. Oh, what's this? Coupon book. Save one on each purchase. Okay.
All right, now locksmith.
No, but library.
Library, yeah, get our last book.
Oh, library. The special thing is discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library.
Downside is we can't possibly get bookstore today if we draft library there.
Yeah. Do we care about bookstore right now? I don't think we do. I mean, I could draft pantry here, get some coins, and then leave. Or closet, get two
Closet
items.
and hope for a key.
Yeah, I could do that.
And gets it out of the pool, since we're never going to draft it to a bedroom anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Because the bedrooms are... If there was a bedroom with more than one entrance, we got a gem. Am I blind? What's the second item?
Sleep mask.
I am blind. I see it. Cool.
We could just get the superpower with our one key.
We could, but... Yeah, so I can draft the drawing room here to spend our gem.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can go into the ballroom with no cost.
Mm-hmm.
I can also draft south here to see if we can use more of our gems.
That's true, yeah.
Nope, but we have a workshop. We can workshop. We could put it right here.
Yeah, if you want to go with the experiment dream, just detector shovel and get a ton of stuff from all our dig spots.
Yeah, I think we do it after we... I think we do that at the end.
Okay, after we find a computer.
Yeah. At the end or after we find a computer, yeah. So, right, left, straight to the den. Right, left, straight, right, left. We have two, yep. Courtyard again?
Yeah, more dig spots.
More dig spots. Night is the armory, right?
Yep.
Oh, it tells us, yeah. Yes, I will
Yeah, it
accept
tells
this
you.
power. Well, this is a security door. And that one's locked.
Alright, now we hunt for the armory.
Yep, and we get our gem back. I guess we go all the way
Back to drawing room.
Can I go straight down? No. Try not to draft north too much. If we can come around, we should. From where?
Like from dinner courtyard once we find keys. I guess.
Yeah.
But we can try and go north one to the, you know, left of the west wing.
Armory.
Let's see. Yeah, do it. That's what we're here for.
Knight's Shield. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red room.
Interesting.
It says once per day, so we keep it?
I don't know. It's probably just for today. Based on the low cost.
The axe. You may use the axe in the room directory to
Oh
permanently
my
remove the
goodness.
gem cost from one room. 32 coins.
Warsby. It was a profit.
Why did he say this?
He's like, I can't wait till we get the upgrade to lower gem costs of rooms. And we got it today.
So this one would be useful for, I mean, courtyard.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things it would be useful for.
And that
I mean,
that
they-
one that costs like 5 gems.
Yeah.
We need more money for that.
I am becoming more in favor of forgetting about experiments.
Can knock the locks off chests and trunks.
What if this one is capable of
This
breaking
one-
the ones in the basement?
It is very possible.
It does say chests and trunks, so maybe they're two different things.
Yeah,
and
they might be.
the sledgehammer is only trunks. Why,
Why
not,
not
lockers?
I
Look,
I kind of want the Morning Star.
my
I mean,
idea is
I want the
give one
axe.
experiment, get detector shovel, get a ton of coins from all our courtyards, and then we buy everything.
Permanently remove gem cost from one room.
Well, you can get West Wing Hall and draft south,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
or get the keys. But
Uh,
we really just want to find security
We-
or lab and look at an experiment at this point.
Utility closet would help us through the wherever we had the special door.
Once we find a computer.
Yes, any computer could help us do that. But it also locks us off here, which is bad, so I'm gonna do the hall. And then I'm only gonna draft south. Nope, but we got a courtyard.
the only non-dead end.
Oh, we have a
And we'll just keep
sledgehammer, right?
drafting
Yep,
south.
we got a sledgehammer. We got a key and a gem.
Oh, can you check the description of the sledgehammer?
Yeah. Trunks.
Okay, I'm thinking that maybe the Morning Star can just smash all those.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. They all open the same direction. Boudoir gives us rerolls, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much we care about the observatory anymore.
I mean, it gives nice things,
Well,
gems,
it's not going to
key,
be a lame war
steps.
speed because if it has nothing to do with dig spots, then we go to the workshop, we build a detector shovel, and then we get tons of money from our dig spots. Um, no. No, I'm gonna draft that room from the drawing room.
Yeah.
I don't really care about the extra steps. I want room good.
Yeah, we have to be a little careful about steps, but we can find ways to get them back.
Yeah. I mean, the mailroom's not bad.
We got to check all our letters, and we set
Yeah.
ourselves up for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And we can still maybe go back to the entrance hall to get those last two.
Yeah, we definitely can. Oh. Look at all these letters. So this is the one we had before.
Yep.
In my last letter, I mentioned the terminal network, but it completely slipped my mind to give you the network password so that you can log into it. We knew that.
Wow, imagine this is how you figured that out. Oh man, what if we get the admin password?
That would be nice.
9-3.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Not sure if you paid too much attention to the machine in the booth in the lab, but oh, that's what the puzzle was. 9-3, remember? To unlock
Mm-hmm.
the room on the outside?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Steam duct system, uh, pump room, lab, garage, laundry room. We knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Many rooms. You will find many of them have been outfitted with steam ducts. Yeah, there's like 4. Anyways, we knew all of that too.
Yeah, you do have to draw a lab specifically, as far as we know.
How do you even what? Yeah. To get these letters, yeah, we have to do an experiment. It's the only way we've found to get them. Although
Within
like
the
maybe
acceptable range.
I haven't been reading. Let's see. Uh blah blah blah. Am I sending too much?
He's like, oh shoot, did I ruin the blind playthrough?
This is just garbage.
Mount Holly was a gem. The whole thing is a gem.
The whole thing is a gem? Okay, well, more letters. Maybe it only goes till like here, so maybe there's only like 1 or 2 more.
Mm-hmm. Admin password would be so nice.
It would be.
Also, where's the metal
Because
detector thing?
what?
I thought I saw the metal detector going.
Oh, it did. There was a coin like right here next to this cart.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
picked it up. Um, I think entrance hall and then we draft to the side.
Alright. Oh, magnifying glass. See if we can make the death laser.
Yeah. It is the death laser.
Well, do we want to keep the detective shovel
I
dream alive?
say we don't make a decision yet.
Okay.
I want to get an experiment going before we make decisions. Well, those all lock us out of the corner.
Reroll.
Do we care about the
Or just
corner?
pantry. Pantry gets some more money.
Yeah, pantry gets some more money. Bedroom could potentially have something in it. Commissary,
Yeah, and it gets us more
oh wait,
steps,
commissary gets us what we ordered last time, which was,
which is the sleep mask, which we have.
yeah, okay.
And we want to be spending money on other things today. And we have a lot of the good
Bedroom
items.
gets us more steps because we have the
Yeah.
sleep mask. But Warspeed, this kills our dream of the 45 room house. How do you feel about that? We'd have to re-roll and get a little bit lucky that we get something with a north entrance, or not north, but forward.
Like I killed fishes. I guess that means bedroom.
Bedroom it is. There's nothing here. Nothing at all. Just a hand without a gem on top of it. Okay, so we have one key.
No, that's just an ottoman thing. End table.
Is that not a trunk? This? It's just a bench thing.
Yeah, trunks are sitting on top of that when they're there.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate that we haven't had a computer yet. Should I go to the West Wing Hall and give up on the South for now?
Yeah, I mean, we can't try for too many things in one day, I guess.
Yeah. It was just kind of the South thing was just kind of a side thing. Like we should get it eventually, and we should like try to plan to go south in this wing, but
Mm-hmm.
well, that's also a key.
Probably get away with it since we're here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use it.
Also, we have two shops right now. So, if we see bunk room, I think we just go for it.
That's true. We could courtyard and get some more openings
Yeah, courtyard for more openings, I think is
and
good.
dig spots.
And take spots. And then we finally get security from here, right?
That would be
Oh, there,
nice.
trunk. Give us keys.
We got a key. Locked.
And their gem back.
This one's not locked. These aren't great options.
Maze chamber gives us some steps.
It does, that's true. Coat check lets us check our detector shovel at the end of the day. And we get a lockpick to try to pick those doors.
No, laying around, not dig spots. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they're separate.
Honestly, I could go with any of them. The veranda makes it more likely to find more courtyards.
Yeah.
But code check is also a good idea because we get the lockpick and we can check something at the end of the day. Warspeed doesn't like veranda.
Yeah, we lose our gems, we can't do security.
Oh, true. And the ballroom is a million miles away. Coat check is a dead end, but we have that door out of courtyard. Maid's chamber is not quite a dead end. Eeny meeny. Simon, you pick.
Maze chamber.
Maid's chamber it is. That's block. Should I use my key here?
Yeah, I think so.
Using it. Hopefully we can get a key. A dining room.
We do get a bunch of steps right now and 2 openings, so
One. Well, I mean, it could be not locked south, so it could be two new openings.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think getting the steps is nice.
Okay, so
'Cause we get
I'm
30,
gonna look at
right?
this. So this gives us 20, but if I grab this first, it gives us 10, and then gives us another 20. Okay. But the way Lunchbox is worded, it seemed like it gave you half of the dinner.
Yeah, they just mean that its value is half
Yeah,
of dinner. So maybe if you have already unlocked the bonus for 30, it gives you 15. I don't know.
maybe.
Or maybe there's a permanent upgrade to dining room that increases the step count.
Yeah. What was the metal detector just for the lunchbox?
Might have been. Probably is a metal lunchbox.
Feel way less scared about our steps now? Yeah. I'm gonna look south first. Yep, we can get. Ooh, lab.
All right, lab. Get the experiment. As nice as gallery is, lab.
Billiard room also gives us more things.
Keys.
Yeah. But lab, yeah. Nope.
Well, security door and bedroom aren't terrible. Chest isn't
We
terrible.
need utility closet to be able to, or a key card to do the security door thing.
Yeah.
Bedroom, red room.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
I
We
was
have
thinking,
2 right now?
why is the red room the best? I was thinking
Because
small chest because we have the sledgehammer.
but a small chest isn't going to give you 6 gold. It could give you keys, which are, obviously also useful.
Yeah.
But if we're just trying to get money right now for the stuff in the armory that we really want,
So you want this? We're
double
gonna
check how many red rooms we have.
two chapel maid's chambers.
Yeah.
Do we want to hack into the security?
I think so.
Because I don't think the office is useful to log to. I mean, the office would
It,
spread coins around,
yeah.
but I
Oh,
don't.
does oh we can't do payroll because unless it's a new week. But yeah, I think security is just better to have.
I was looking for payroll. I'm like, what do you mean payroll? I forgot that's an office thing. Security. There's one fruit.
Yeah, it was the apple we passed by earlier.
Yeah. We skipped it just in case, yes. I don't remember where it was, but I remember skipping it. So we want to do bedroom.
I think bedroom was definitely the best A.
Bedroom 3 gold.
Yeah, I think so.
And then we go detector shovel.
Yeah, I think detector shovel just get a ton of money is the
And
play.
keys.
And keys, yeah.
For each bedroom we draft, gain 3 gold for each bedroom. So gain 6 gold right now, but potentially more.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, should I go back up to the dining room and try to draft to the right?
Or do we want to just get all of our supplies?
Because we're going to be coming back up to this courtyard anyways with the detector
Mm-hmm.
shovel.
Yeah. I think we skip drafting there for now.
I wonder if this also means the detector shovel and the death laser are mutually exclusive.
Yeah. We'll get it one day.
Detector shovel. And then we find the freezer. Greater chance of finding those, and much greater chance of finding them while digging. Make bank. Okay. What do we think is the most efficient way to do this?
Um, Probably courtyard, foundation, other courtyard. Courtyard, see how much money we get from our first courtyard.
Where is it? This way.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at 28.
Mm-hmm.
We got 4 and a key.
Okay, we could get the Morning Star or the axe from the armory right now, or we could come back.
Maybe we grab the Morning Star and we go down to the Foundation. Don't forget Foundation dig sweats, yeah. Either way, I think I
Yeah.
want to hit both of these courtyards right now.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
And then I don't know if we want to hit the dining room too.
It's hard to say. We have to be a little bit careful with our stats. We do have quite a bit still.
The Morning Star's only 8.
Yeah.
That's so cheap. I thought
Mm-hmm.
it was like 25. So it's only the axe that's like 30 something, 34, 32. We can buy the
Mm-hmm.
axe. I'm gonna I'm gonna dig the rest of it. 1. So if we hit 40, we can buy both.
Yep.
There's no timeline where we don't buy Morningstar? No, well, we're definitely buying Morningstar.
Ooh, broken lever.
We hit 40.
Wait, is it a second broken lever? Was that last time we got a broken I think it was last time we got a broken
Yeah.
lever.
But if we get a battery, we can figure out what the sledgehammer, broken lever, and battery make together.
Yep. Imagine I just makes a morning star somehow.
Okay, we have enough to
Alright.
buy everything in the armory. And
We
we
might
got a
even be getting the
secret
swim trunks today.
secret garden key. We got 3 keys now. I want to go to the dining room. Special keys, secret garden key. Uh,
We could connect to the east side, that would be nice.
utility closet. Ooh.
That's also very good, because lab's right there.
I think I'm gonna do that. Why does he keep trying? I'm gonna do utility closet and then I'm gonna kick up the key card. Gym off, that off, garage on. We're rich, guys.
Oh, and that doesn't really cost us a step.
What doesn't cost us a step?
Going into the lab. Yes, we can backtrack through it.
Yeah.
The email taught us how to do the vac
Yeah.
for getting the thingamajig.
I think this is what we want.
There could be, but you have to check email from the office anyway. So
Yeah.
we couldn't do it today.
Can we remote into the office with Blackbridge and then check email? I don't think so. I
No,
think we
we can't.
physically have to be in the office for some reason.
Yes, because you tried that before we had Blackbridge. We just had the office and another computer.
Yeah, and we remoted into it and we couldn't check emails.
Mhm.
This is the person who couldn't find her way to work.
Mhm.
Okay, so I am going to the armory and buying everything, I guess.
Yep.
Do we care about the shield?
A little
We
bit.
can definitely buy it. I'm gonna buy the Morningstar first, just in case like the whole room locks itself out when we buy it. Oh, I forgot about the coupon book. Are we sure we looked at everything? No, but I didn't see anything else that was clickable. Like the cannonballs aren't clickable. There's nothing else hanging on the walls. This thing's not clickable. Oh, there's a knight in here.
Oh, okay. Knight in Armory.
Knight in
That's
armory,
good. That
which makes
that's kind
sense
of funny.
because we get the knight from the armory is from the knight power.
Mm-hmm. All right, Axe.
Unless maybe Warspeed's thinking that these torches are buyable,
That would be funny.
but no, I
He
don't
just
think
wanted to make
so.
sure we were thorough.
Yeah, Warspeed, if you have any more ideas to check something to buy, like maybe this weird brick thing, you just couldn't see the whole room? Okay. Whole room. I think we've
So
seen it all.
what are we cutting the cost on?
I don't know.
I say we get it.
I got it.
So yeah, the one that
Rotunda
costs a
costs so
bajillion
many.
gems.
Well, the only one that costs a bajillion gems, we've never drafted, I think.
Oh, so we can't.
So
Okay, that
it's
makes
not in
sense.
here.
That's funny.
Music room would be nice. Ballroom would be nice.
Vault would be nice.
Vault costs 3. Vault would be nice, but it's also rare.
And a dead end, yeah.
Yeah, I'd kind of rather use it on one that's more common. The office is standard. Rumpus for free lore. It only costs 1 gem.
Yeah, it does also give coins.
Security would be nice too.
Yeah, because we always pick
We
security, so
always
that's
pick
like,
security.
is security standard or common?
Standard.
Okay.
We can also see like how many times we've drafted each one to compare. Like drafting studio, we've only ever spent 6 gems on total. Pool, we've spent 10 gems on. Drawing room, we've spent 14 gems on. Study doesn't cost any gems. Security, we've spent 19 gems on. The lab, we've spent 6.
Well, I don't think it says it reduces it by one, right? Did it say reduces it by
No,
one?
it removes it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that a 3 opening that costs 1 gem might be ideal.
Yeah. That's kind of what I... Oh, also passageway.
Oh, free passageway would
Yeah, free
actually
free
be.
passageway
It's
would be great.
commonplace.
It's
It's
commonplace, and we've
commonplace.
spent 28 gems on it total. That might be the
Okay,
winner
yeah.
for
I think
most number of
that's
gems spent on a
yeah.
room. I'm gonna look at some more, like Courtyard. We've spent 21 gems on Courtyard, which is not as many. 15 on Cloister. I don't think the shops cost, do they? I mean, maybe one of them. The
Some of
showroom
them
costs
do.
2. Yeah, they do, but we've never drafted the shops enough times for that to matter too much.
Yeah, 4 of those were today.
Yeah, maybe 5. We have a lot of them. Also, I think none of the red rooms cost gems, so I don't really care about checking.
No, none of the red rooms cost
Oh, how
gems.
did I end up? What? Oh, that's a glitch. Yeah, that's a weird
Free
glitch.
gambling.
Free gambling. We could.
No, I'm thinking passageway is the winner.
Yeah, definitely. Because none of these cost anything. I'm, yeah, passageway. How common is casino? Unusual.
I
Lame.
really hope we can just start stacking this and making everything free.
That would be nice. Passageway it is.
Yep.
Would you like to permanently axe this floor's gem cost? Yes. Cost axed. There goes our axe. Is it back? Can we buy another one? And now we go to the foundation.
Yep, and we go down and we smash every
We
one of those chests
smash
without even reading the memos.
everything. You thought it would stack until you said it removed the. It says permanently, so I I think it's permanently. I think it'll stack. Do we have anything else that can combine? No, I don't think so. Unless the shield or the Morning Star can combine.
I doubt it. There's such a
Yeah.
limited number of contraptions, and
Yeah,
like
it
the
says.
microchip not even showing up.
Yeah, it says all 8, right? In the thing in the first room.
I think so. I think the library book says it's 8, maybe. Key
Man,
rich.
I miss the detector shovel. This is so nice.
I mean, to be fair, we drafted like 20 dig spots today, but still.
Yeah, but still, we're getting a good amount in every room with dig spots. Moment of truth. There's no option.
Oh, that's such a scam.
Then what
It's
is
a trunk.
what is a trunk?
What's a chest?
And what's a chest?
Well, we have a bunch of keys if we want to do some
What
more
is the
right
point
now.
of the Morning Star then? If it's just a sledgehammer.
Maybe we haven't found chests yet.
Maybe. What was it? The shrine. The shrine had a thing we added to it, remember? From the gift shop?
Oh yeah.
Maybe
The
that's the
cursed
chest?
coffers. Maybe. Swimming trunks, obviously.
Well, so now the question is, do we spend our keys here?
We have 2 more courtyards to get more keys from.
Or do we do the 2 courtyards, continue drafting, and then at the end, since we have 35 steps, we should be able to do that and come back. And have some keys.
All right. Do 2 now for the fans.
Okay, which 2? Do we want to stick with the suns?
There was one that was like about there's one true blue underwater. I think we opened that. The sun
The
that's blue
the
underwater.
only one blue box in the water contains a memo. Oh, only one blue box in the water contains a memo with a true statement. So it's not that one. It's not that one. It's the one with the sun. We assume.
Yeah.
Should
Yep. I say we
open?
smash it or open it. Yeah.
Smash it. Where? Why is the Morning Star not an option? Oh, that's so sad.
It really is. This is twice we've been crushed by the same thing.
Green memos in blue boxes are true.
Okay. Let me flip this over.
Can bring a Morning Star to unlock the swim trunks. That would be great.
I'm hopeful that we dig up enough money to get the swim trunks today. All right, I've written that down.
Okay, do we want to open another sun one?
Yeah, I think we open another sun. Since
I'm gonna
we're
see what.
operating under the assumption they're true.
There's 2 more pink ones. A white one. Is there a black one? Is there a black sun anywhere? I don't think so.
What if blacks are always false?
They could be. But what if a black tells us that? I vote white sun in the water.
All right, go for it.
Ooh.
Well, that's pretty good.
This box contained
Oh,
3
no.
allowance tokens.
Oh wait, no, we're good. I thought it said 1 for a second, and I was very crushed. But no, okay.
So this is true. So this just
Yes.
this just completely confirms that true statements can at least be in white boxes with stars. It doesn't say anything about other ones, but it means that they can exist in white boxes
I'm going
with
off
stars.
that the sun symbol means true.
I
Is in
I
fact
think that is true, yes. I think we got pretty lucky on that very first one we opened.
Mm-hmm.
We learned memos can be true. Well, my point is, if another one says like white boxes are always false or something, we know that that one is false.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only like verifiable statement we've had so far that we can like guarantee was true.
Mm-hmm.
Do we care about the sanctum? Like we could go open the antechamber door while we're here.
Yeah, it only costs like what, 5 steps?
A few steps. Regardless to find more items? Yeah, that's true. And we have the secret garden key, so it's likely
Oh yeah, that is true.
that we can get into the antechamber.
We have to get over to the West Wing again, but yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt that work. I mean, yeah, I guess that would be kind of nice for solving that particular puzzle.
Um, we don't have more sanctum keys. We don't know where more are.
We do know where more are. There's one in those chests.
There's one in the chest. I I don't know about that. I don't know what's in the chest. It's completely a mystery.
I mean, and the fourth down below beneath all the docks. Surely. Surely.
Well, I mean, if there is one in the chest and we just open every single chest, that doesn't sound like a fun puzzle. I'm thinking they all come together to form a puzzle that we have to do something to get it.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, I'm sure it leads to one, but I don't think it'll be in one of the chests. Okay, now we go north, north to the den. We can open the den.
Yeah. More courtyards.
More courtyards. Special key, secret garden key. Well, not the best orient. Oh, library. We can library.
Oh, that's a good library. And we can get the bookstore Covium.
Yeah, I'm gonna library. I'm gonna go down to the other courtyard first.
Okay.
It's this way, right? Yeah, it's on the other side of the drafting studio. Two coins. Another key. Another key.
We never drafted bookstore before Warspeed, so
Yeah, we've never drafted it. Another key. We're
and so
key
for all we know,
rich.
the stuff is cheap.
We're key rich.
And we've already bought out the armory, so
We're definitely clearing the chests. Yeah.
there's so many of them though.
There are there are a lot of chests. Can't we use that nail? Come on. We can pick a lock with a nail. That's two nails.
At least we have 2 gems now. More keys.
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright. Yeah. Nursery does get us a cool 10 steps, but
Yeah, we're getting more.
you know what will be sick? If we got our nice free passageway today.
Two more keys. Courtyard.
Yeah.
It's either that or the walk-in closet. Oh, look, we could use the Knight's Shield to protect us from the
This from the
lavatory.
lavatory. What if that solves a puzzle? Yeah, I like courtyard. Get more dig spots.
Look, Morning starred it. We had a use for the Morning Star. Well, now the question is, do we want to just like give up on this run at this point and just go open all of the chests with the keys we have?
What if we get to 40 and we can get swim trunks?
That would be nice.
Let's say at least draft south.
Red room does mean +3 on that next bedroom. I do want to draft bedrooms because we're
Oh
starting to
yeah,
we're starting to run low on steps.
yeah, and so we get a bunch of keys immediately, or not keys, coins.
I think it was locked from the other side too.
Yes, I think so.
And we already have both of the bedrooms that open all three of the bedrooms that open up with us with a new room. So all the rest of the bedrooms are dead ends.
Mm-hmm.
And this wouldn't be the worst place to put one because we have the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use a key. Servants' quarters gives us more keys.
Yeah. And it gives us coins.
Dark room opens us up, but so does the library. Yeah, servants' quarters.
We're only 8 coins away from Slim Trunks.
Yep, we got an extra free key. This is the Great Hall one.
Yes. And we get a gem
We
back.
get our gem back. That's nice.
I say draft from the library. We still have a few steps. We just got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah. Here's our stars thing.
Okay, yeah, let's check that out.
This book contains a complete star base, a list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany, depending on the number of stars, blah blah blah. 1, 2,
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 20. Is this just exactly the same thing?
Yeah,
I kind of thought it would give us, after reading that, I kind of thought it would give us like what 4 or what
yeah,
6s, what 9, 10
yeah.
are. This is kind of feels useless.
Is there
This
anything beyond the 20?
no,
Oh, that
but we got
sucks.
another key. Yeah, I can't click further. Also, in the bottom left corner, you can see the next page thing disappears.
Okay, yeah.
Unless we think there's something to like magnify in on, like one of these stars being a sigil or something.
That would suck.
I think it would be a little bit more distinctive than just looking like all the other stars.
Yeah.
Like, I think it would be a good place to hide one. Like, maybe like in this Bloom of the Sky thing. Just have one of them be a sigil. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we have any more use for that book. So, is this our last door?
Yes. But we're not heartbroken if we dead end.
We also have 2 rerolls. So bookshop. Bookshop will dead end us. Trophy room costs a bajillion gems
That we don't
that we
have.
don't have, and also gives us so that one would be one that if we ever have enough gems to draft, we want to draft it and then axe it.
Yep. And then we set its rarity to common.
Can we check our scrapbook? What do you mean by scrapbook?
In the library, it's a bunch of record books.
Oh, at the top. Yeah, we can. Um, I don't want the Great Hall because I want the keys. I want to keep our keys.
Mm-hmm.
I
Could just go for the new room policy, end our day here, give up on buying the swim trunks.
Oh, we are close to the swim trunks. But we also can buy books.
Buy books. Yeah. The books could be good.
Or we redraw.
Oh, maybe the books we buy end up in the corners of the library.
Oh, that could be true. Until they all cost
Nah,
50.
there's no way, Warspeed. There's at
There's
least
no
one book
way.
that costs under 30. I guarantee it.
The other option we have is to re-roll and hope we get the bookshop in the other orientation.
Yeah, I mean, this is our last spot for rerolls. If only we could go back in time.
If only we could re-roll and like instead of replacing these 3, it just adds another 3 below it.
But I think that's one of the items in the showroom is that you can unreroll.
Oh yeah, the chronological.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Reroll could also get a courtyard. That's true, but then we don't get bookshop. But then we could get enough money for swim trunks. We've drafted 6 courtyards.
So there's how many more?
I think
3?
2 additional and 3 for the base one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's a lot of courtyards. It's been working. Yeah, we have so many. It's amazing. I really like courtyard. Courtyard's a good one.
Especially when you have a detector shovel.
Especially with the detector shovel. Oh,
like, 1 gem for 3 openings is okay, but
this also locks us out of the other thing, the coat check, which was kind of a pipe dream, but
you know, I gotta say YOLO, redraw twice. Hopefully we don't screw ourselves.
yeah, because we don't need the bookshop.
Yeah.
I'm re-rolling. Attic, we can get a bunch of items.
Or we can gamble our money.
Or we could get the casino.
Or we could get weight room and shield ourselves.
Yeah, we could get weight room and shield ourselves, and then when we open up 2 more things.
You don't think you can stay strong? I don't think we're gonna be gambling our keys. But we could earn the money to get swim trunks in the casino.
That is true, but
we could also lose all our money.
We could also lose it all. We could also lose all our keys.
You think we're gonna gamble keys in the casino?
You don't know.
Well, we can't do attic because we don't have 3 gems.
Yeah, we don't have 3 gems. I kind of want to do the weight room. How do you feel about weight room?
We have 17 steps, and it takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now, 5. I mean, yeah, and like a couple steps to get. We still are good to explore a little bit more.
We could definitely explore like at least 4 more rooms.
Yeah, I think shield weight room is the right play. Yeah, red into bed is the play. Because
Red
now if we
into
get a
bed.
bed, we can buy the swim trunks.
I'm gonna open the top one first. Oh, do we have 2 shops? Do we have exactly 2 shops?
Um,
Armory and gift shop?
Armory, gift shop. I don't think we have any others. All right, roll it, book it. We get
Yep,
a ton of
we
steps.
had exactly 2. We have the money
All
and
right.
2 more keys. Oh, plus the experiment. We got another red thing. We have
Yeah, that was the
so many
greed.
coins because that trigger does 2 bedrooms, so we got 9 coins twice in addition to the
To the
doubling.
doubling.
That was good choice. Good choice. Glad we didn't go
Yeah.
with that bookshop. Security. Gymnasium is just a free open.
Oh yeah, because we have the power
Yeah,
off,
because the power's off.
and we replenished our steps a pretty good amount.
We don't
So
need security.
no, we don't, and it costs a gem.
Yeah. Gym for sure. And we look really, really closely, although our detector shovel would tell us if there was a key in here. Hmm.
So we can either redraw or end the
I don't
run.
particularly care about any of these rooms. Although the Great Hall, we know the orientation of it from the
We can go back and
drafting.
look at the orientation of it.
No, and then we can get into the antechamber through the courtyard.
That is true.
Although I don't think we've learned anything new.
Yeah, I mean, all we would get is the crown and the
Yeah,
ability to show war speed. We don't really need the crown because we only draft like
one
a
more.
yeah, like one more room after that.
I'm kind of thinking reroll. Use
I
our
think
last
reroll, yeah.
reroll. But the keys in the steps. Yeah, but it's only one key. But I'm re-rolling. Geist bedroom gives us more steps back and re-rolls, although they're useless. Commissary keeps an opening, and we can buy stuff.
Yeah, we
We
have a
have
ton of
we
money.
have a ton of money.
We could maybe buy keys from the
Oh,
commissary.
bedroom's more money, isn't it? Hmm. Hold on.
What
So
else is in the gift shop?
the only point in getting more money is to reach 110 for the swim bird instead of the swim trunks.
Oh yeah. Well, we wouldn't reach
We
110 if we.
wouldn't. We'd only get 12 more, which is still a lot. Or we could dark room. We're never gonna make it back to the utility closet, but it would give us 2 more openings that
Yeah.
we'd be blind for. Yeah, this is a good run to try for that.
Yeah, if we can get another courtyard, we can dig up some money in a bedroom. Maybe it works out. I say dark room and keep praying.
Dark room. Pray. Oh yeah. I don't know what happens in this case. We've never tested this before. If you enter the dark room when you've already turned the power off, because it didn't blow the fuse yet.
Yeah.
But
Well,
did we prevent it? Okay, so this is a one gem, which is could be a courtyard.
courtyard.
I'm clicking it. Is it courtyard?
Yeah.
It was not. It was the walk-in closet, which is not bad. Look, we got a key card and another key and a gem. That was three. Fourth is car keys. Okay, now we try the other door. Special keys, secret garden key. It worked. Cool. I didn't even check if we were on the corner.
So that gets us 2 more opens.
Before we enter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have plenty of steps still. But we can't get into the antechamber from this side, so I'm gonna open it anyways, but oh. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Whatever, I'll find it on the way back. There's the thing. Look, we're rich. But look, an apple. Oh, and this spread fruit throughout the house too, so we can get steps back.
Yep.
Okay, do we want to use 2 keys here?
Kinda. I think we can maybe get more keys back.
Yeah, let's do it. And this could be the other thing, but it's not. Aquarium would give us steps.
And money. It would give us more money than the pantry.
And money, yes. Kitchen would also get us more steps, but it would cost stuff. Oh, we have so many red rooms. I'm doing aquarium.
Yep.
101.
Alright.
And we got a key back.
Nice.
And we definitely cannot see anything in here
Okay.
with the water up. Like we checked before, but it was...
Oh, we went from 83 to 101, so that's 18. So it counted the red room first,
1,
then...
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It should.
Okay. Alright, and one more bedroom.
Geist bedroom?
Geist bedroom that gets us to...
That gets us a ton of money.
Yeah, we don't get the swim trunks, we get the swim bird, though.
Yeah.
In the room that we've never been in.
What room we've never been in?
Wasn't it a permanent addition to the master bedroom? The
No,
swim
I
bird?
thought it was the pool. Oh, the swim bird, yeah. Never mind. I thought both of them with a pool for a second. Because it's a swim bird. But it unlocks dare mode, which we don't really know what that means yet.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
There is a trophy for it, I think.
Yes, reaching room 46 in dare mode was a trophy. So we are on the lookout for fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a fruit? Nom nom nom. We want to. Well, we only really have one option, don't we? Oh, what's that way? Oh, that's the bunk room.
Yeah.
If I can see a fruit from the door, I'll run in, but I don't want to waste a step looking for it. Ooh. We've never seen a green apple before, have we?
No, I don't think so.
Is down for basketballs? Yes. Green apple, that's definitely a first.
Alright, to the gift shop.
Give me the bird. And then we can also buy. Oh, no, we don't have enough for that. Unlock dare mode. Oh, we do have enough for that. Should I buy the Mount Holly tea?
Sure. What else are we spending our money on? And we still have 1 coin to put in the fountain if we have the steps.
That's true. We could put it in the fountain.
Alright, to the foundation.
To the foundation. I'm gonna take a look in here. I don't see a fruit, so I'm gonna ignore it. Man, look at all these swim birds. We couldn't just like steal one?
This is our house! We own it!
That's true. Why do we have to buy anything in here? You think there'd be a fruit in here? Okay, how many keys do we have? Do we have enough to open all of them? We might. We have like an insane amount of keys. We have 16 keys, and we estimated there were maybe 20 chests. We never counted though. Let's count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hold on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's probably about 16 left. Do I just go on a spree opening all of them? Or do we want to try to strategically pick?
I say let's start with all the suns and see what we can figure out. Since we're fairly confident the suns are truthful.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
They'll probably be more helpful. Yeah, read as you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the sanctum key is maybe in a box.
And
it's not a box in the water.
So open boxes, suns that aren't in the water.
Well, so I think the suns. Oh, what did this one say? Yeah, so all of the suns contain memos. So the suns will not have the thing in it.
I mean, not necessarily, because the one box contains
it could have both
tokens and a memo.
Yep.
It is a good point, though. It's less likely.
That's okay. I think that's all the suns. I'd rather open the ones that aren't in the water because
yeah,
that other one's presumably true, so I'm just gonna start over here. Hi, Tiger.
Mhm.
More than 2 boxes contain prizes.
Hold on, let me write that down.
And it's in a black moon.
Wait, hold on. Do you think it's a handwritten memo?
No.
So I think that's false.
But it's exactly 2.
I think so, because we got the allowance token, so... Since these stay open, we can always dump keys here, but it's not a priority. So white memos in... or green memos in white boxes are lies.
Yeah.
So... white box is false.
So the sanctum key is not in a white box.
Yeah.
It's in a black box. Although we don't know if this is true.
Yeah, we have no idea if that's true.
Wait, no, green notes and blue chests. We had a note about that, didn't we?
Green memos and blue boxes are true. Yes, you're right.
Okay, so based on that, I'm gonna start opening black chests only. Is that the sanctum key? That's the sanctum key.
Nice.
This box contained a sanctum key. Okay, do we keep opening them?
I mean, I guess you might as well, even though we think there's no more prizes. But what else are we going to use their keys on today?
Yeah.
They stay perma open, so there's no reason not to, unless there's
Yeah.
like one key contains an explosive that takes 20 steps.
Okay, we already got the allowance tokens though.
Those tokens, yeah. Mm-hmm. Man, this is such a great day.
A prize is in a box marked by the swirly symbol. That's either false or there's a third prize.
What was the color and color combination? Green and white are false, so I think.
Green and white are false? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There was also a chest hidden away over here. Yeah, there we go. This is a sun. A box in the water contains 3 allowance tokens. Yeah, I think we've got everything we can get here. But
Handwritten red memo.
mm-hmm.
I don't think we have enough.
No, we don't.
Looking at how many are left. But we don't think there's anything in these anyway, so...
No, unless we have something else to spend our keys on.
Dump a key into the fountain.
The sanctum key is not in a box, it is buried. Green memos are lies. But that's also a green memo. But it's in a white, so green memos in white boxes are lies, right?
Or false, yeah.
The box containing allowance tokens is marked by a thing. Moon. Sanctum keys in a blue box. Okay, let's count how many are left. There's 1, 2, 3. Just 3 left? Yeah, I think so. Unless there's another hidden one somewhere along the edge.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really think we need to come back here.
Yeah, and we could fill this back up now and get boat access. Yeah. Even writing that down, trying to keep track of it would have been a nightmare. It's much easier to just
have a bunch of keys. No, but like I opened the right one within like I don't know 5 more keys. So
Hmm. We could, but I don't think it's a priority. If
yeah,
we end a day with keys before we find the pump room, sure, we can just dump them here. But
who knows what's in there? Nothing is in there except memos because we know that that black box said there were more than 2 prizes was false because it was a red non-handwritten memo. We still have the sanctum key. Yep. Could be lore. I mean, would that not be a prize?
not that we're going to have any clue on this sigil.
This door? Third door? Or do we want to try another one? Random one. I think going in order makes the most sense.
Yeah, okay.
Do we have any idea about the mountain symbol?
We have a color for it. That's about all I can tell you.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see here. Did I get a screenshot yesterday? I apparently didn't get a screenshot yesterday. What the heck?
You followed not at all for the other 2 sigil puzzles? GG.
We literally just copied solutions we found elsewhere in Warsby.
Yeah.
We literally just saw sigils with because the center symbol is what's fixed. So you need to find a sigil that matches the center sigil. Okay. So I do have notes on what we thought was going to be sigil 3, which is flower moats and a dashed bar outside.
Oh, I remember that.
Hold on, let me figure out where we solved first grade, because that definitely gave us a color, which would confirm the outside. It must be the sheet. Okay, so that center symbol, the color is yellow. Let me see if that matches up with dash bar. Well, according to this, dash bar is violet and yellow is diagonal connected lines. Zigzags.
Like this one?
Yes. So I don't think the clues we saw in the clock tower match up with this. Because I am decently sure this is going to be yellow.
Why do we think it's going to be yellow?
Because in first grade, there were the flags.
Oh,
and this flag was yellow, and like the like on here, oh, I don't have the symbol for Fenairs, so that means I think we probably know the colors for 3 of these sigils. But as for the rest of it, I have no clue. I think maybe we're supposed to start like figuring out, okay, so this is the whatever, the southest of the realms that are right here.
Mrs. Peterson in H2O in gaseous form. Is that useful? Yeah. Very useful.
I'm like, okay, so this is R something, some country. So I think we might need to figure out the characteristics of that country.
Do you think we need the bookshop?
We could need the bookshop. Getting a better copy of either getting an unredacted copy of the history or getting a non-torn copy of the sigil guide would be huge.
Yeah. Okay, is there anything else we can do?
Can you make it outside to dunk your one coin in the fountain?
Yeah.
That's about all I can think of.
We didn't get the center room? True.
I think I am going to go back in the VODs and clip you reading the redacted lore book. Because I think we might be able to glean some things from it.
Maybe. Find fruit along the way? Yeah, but I have 16 steps to make it like 5 steps. And maybe we'll find more dig spots and get more keys.
Yeah, the one downside I guess we learned in our time without the detector shovel is that you get much less turnips with the detector shovel. They're relatively common without it.
Yeah. Oh, hello DPC. Thank you for the raid. How did your Uno? Were you still doing the Uno stuff? Uno run? How'd that go?
So worth.
So worth. Got a handful of bosses back to back coming up. Sounds fun.
Nice.
We didn't get all of the chess pieces, right? We don't have the
Um,
office
we
or
don't
the
have the
other one.
office. Yeah.
You also tested your idea? What was your idea? Brew biscuits don't work on King Bob-omb's self-destruct? Why not?
Don't worry, DPC. So we found a place with a bunch of trunks, and we have an item, the sledgehammer, that lets us smash open the locks on trunks without having to use keys. So we went down and then found out that the sledgehammer doesn't work on them. And then today we found the Morning Star, which works on chests and trunks. So we're like, oh, clearly those are chests down there. So the Morning Star will work on those. And so we got the Morning Star. We went down there, and it still didn't work.
And then we
Then we
came
found a
back with like
bajillion
20
keys.
keys and opened them all. So what are chests anyways? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. But we do have 25 coins to start each day now, which is a ton.
That is a ton.
Which means it shouldn't be that difficult to get to the swim trunks,
Yep. No, not at all.
since we're more than halfway there.
I mean, all we got to do is just draft the casino and double our money once.
I was thinking draft like the Rumpus Room, and we get a bunch of coins that way.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I don't have any more ideas on anything we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one actually.
Oh, that's crazy, DPC. What kind of challenges were they doing?
I can steal from the church? Steal what from the church? Aw, it's locked.
Oh, interesting.
Bishop power? Oh, yeah. We can do that in another run. That's true.
I do kind of like just keep getting armory and keep getting axes.
Yeah. But that also, yeah, we're with 25, we're already most of the way to getting 32.
Mm-hmm.
Showroom strats. Did we read this before? We
Yeah,
must
we
have.
definitely have at some point. That's like tells you about the cart that you can move back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, and this is that other thing. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end.
Oh, that's really cool.
No XP or coins from battles. Oh, are you gonna do those next? To click the gems in the perfect order for a puzzle. Do we have any more guesses to the admin password?
My guess is we max out the letters and he tells us.
Okay. I don't think we can do anything else.
Yeah, and we did confirm when we passed through the workshop that we can't form a super mace.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, it So our mom disappeared under
Oh.
mysterious circumstances, and the letter was saying like, "Oh, sorry, Herbert. I thought you like murdered her or something, but now I think you actually just helped sneak her out of the country. So my bad for being mad at you all this time."
34 excavated dig spots. Items found 16. Steps taken 153.
Mm-hmm.
And the new room was the armory.
Yep. Yep. Got a sanctum key. Got free passageway. Got
Yeah, that was a
dare
pretty good run.
mode.
We got free passageway and we didn't get passageway once the whole run. I'm gonna see what if we have dare mode somewhere. It can't be in a different profile, right? Because dare mode is on. The trophy room is in our profile.
Maybe there's a day one trophy in the thing though.
Was there?
Yeah, there's definitely a day one.
Well, let's try. Yep, there it is. Without failing a single dare. So I guess it forces us to do certain things.
So then I guess curse mode is another mode for the profile, not just having a curse.
Yeah, probably. You see space for more modes? Yeah.
Clearly, that's
We've
what they
heard
do
of
for
curse mode.
DLC.
Anyways, is anybody still streaming to raid? My raid target raided me. No, I don't know anyone who's still streaming. Jimmy, worst me. It's like 1:30. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, I need to sleep too.
I might be able to play again tomorrow. It depends what Cherry's doing. Cherry's either gonna finish tomorrow or on Tuesday, depending on how he's feeling tomorrow. Finish Oracle of Seasons, and then I'll probably stream on the other night. So either
Gotcha.
tomorrow or Tuesday. Yep, thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid, DPC.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night.